Gleeson the star again as Lancashire set up inevitable victory on day 4. Keaton Jennings made 97 as Lancashire took a first innings lead on day 2, but it was hard work for the home side. Less than 250 runs scored in the day, with Luke Wood the pick of the Northants bowlers with 3 wickets. Resuming on 276 for 6, Lancashire looked to extend their 46-run advantage, with Vilas and Bailey having already added 67. Bailey moved to his 50, with the home side also keen to up the run rate. Vilas followed his example, and the pair reached a century stand. But Bailey did have to leave the field when he was bowled by Buck for 68. Vilas was still there and intent on scoring quickly. He found useful backup from Saqib Mahmood, and it turned into another frustrating session for Northants. They took just 1 wicket as the home side moved to 387 for 7 at lunch, 157 runs ahead. When play resumed, the pair pressed on, until at exactly 400, Vilas fell, caught and bowled by Wood. Like Jennings the day before, he was dismissed 3 runs short of a deserved century. After he was gone, the end of the innings came quickly. Onions was caught by Buck as Wood completed his fifer. And in the next over, Gleeson was LBW to Keogh for a duck. Lancashire 415 all out. Jennings and Vilas both out for 97, while Wood finished with 5 for 72. Northants 185 behind and with much to do to save the match. Vasconcelos had a new opening partner in Luke Proctor, and the pair settled quickly. They'd shaved 34 off the deficit, with Vasconcelos hitting 5 fours in his 22 before he was first to go. Bailey's good match continuing as Croft took the catch. And before tea, Lancashire's grip on the game tightened further. Wakely picked out Hamid at cover in Gleeson's first over of the innings. And 54 for 2 was 54 for 3 when Proctor edged Onions to Jennings at slip. No further mishaps for Northants before tea thanks to Bavuma and Keogh, but at 87 for 3 they still trail by 98 runs. And 1 ball into the evening session they were 4 down, Bavuma edging Bailey to Vilas and gone for 15. For the rest of the day it was the Richard Gleeson show as the paceman punished his former county for the second time in the match. He pinned Cobb LBW for 30. And in his next over, Keogh was caught behind for 42. Rob Newton was Northants' last recognised batsman, but he couldn't resist Gleeson either and was bowled for 4. 2 balls later, the same routine did for Overton, and at 150 for 8, Lancs were on course for an innings victory. Gleeson had 10 wickets in the match, and with 2 more required to win, the home side claimed the extra half hour. But when Wood edged Livingston onto his stumps, Northants led by just 7 with 3 overs left. Sanderson hit Bailey for 4, but then he was caught at short leg by Jones off Livingston. Northants were all out for exactly 200, a lead of 15 runs. Lancashire will return on day 4 to complete the formalities. Northants are praying for downpours in Manchester.